Here are 5 reasons why you're not losing weight even though you're eating healthy. So back when I was a little bit younger, my diet wasn't the greatest, but it definitely wasn't horrible. I used to eat the traditional clean foods that everyone told me about, but for some reason I was still fat as hell. And nobody told me anything because everyone around me just didn't know better. But everything changed once I started going on my fitness journey, my dieting journey. So let's get into these 5 mistakes. Number 1, if you're not losing weight, you're simply overeating on the healthy foods. A lot of foods that you think are healthy and that I also used to think were healthy are very high in calories. Think avocados, think nuts, cheese, butter. Now look, I'm not saying that these foods should be avoided. They are very nutritious. Are they good for your health? Yes, but you know what's better for your health? Not being obese. There are countless studies now showing that you are more healthy eating junk food and not being fat than eating healthy and being fat. So of course, best case scenario, you eat the healthy foods, you eat the nutritious foods, and you maintain a healthy weight. But to get to that body weight first, it kind of makes sense to cut out these very high calorie foods like nuts, like very high fat cheese, very fatty meat. This is what I did. And then once I lost the weight and my diet was in check, I reintroduced them back into my diet. Number 2, relying on processed health foods that add sugar or fat. A lot of these so-called health foods are actually packed with sugar and fat. So take any keto bar or all of these protein bars. Sure, they're probably not as bad as eating pure chocolate, but they're so close. And look, I used to be the one who pushed protein bars and all these health foods to everyone. I've spent literally thousands, I'm not even joking, on stuff like protein bars. 3 summers ago, every single day I had at least 5 protein bars. Do you know how much money that is? But over time, I realized that these foods are actually no better ingredient-wise than any type of chocolate bar. Look at the back of a protein bar and compare it to the back of a chocolate bar. They are almost identical. They're very low in nutrients and usually are also packed with artificial sweeteners, which aren't bad necessarily, but they aren't the best for your health either. Number 3, skipping protein and fiber, which leads to increased hunger. Many people, not all, forget about protein and forget about fiber when it comes to health food. If you intuitively think of what's healthy, I think stuff like vegetables come to mind, fruits, but protein definitely doesn't come to mind as quickly as those things. Have fiber in your diet. This will come from vegetables. My favorite source of fiber is carrots. They digest slowly and also have less calories because fiber can't be absorbed and broken down as well as regular carbohydrates. Same thing with protein. Add more protein to your diet. The more protein you have, the more muscle mass you will keep as you're losing weight, and protein per calorie is the most satiating macronutrient. Number 4, not understanding liquid calories. So I myself remember that I fell for all this fruit juice propaganda. Many people don't realize how many calories and how bad something like fruit juice is for you. If you take a quick look at the back of the box and compare it to something like a Coca-Cola, you'll realize that it's not much different. Sure, fruit juice has a little bit more vitamins or something like that, but sugar-wise and calorie-wise, they're very highly calorie dense and very palatable. You can take down like 500 calories and not even be the slightest bit satiated. Try eating 500 calories of watermelon or carrots. Trust me, it's a whole different thing. You'll be sitting there over the toilet about to vomit. So look, for weight loss, try to reduce liquid calories. Best case scenario, don't drink any liquid calories. Just stick to coffee, stick to water, stick to tea. I used to drink some coconut water, but I track all of my calories so it didn't get in the way, but avoid liquid calories when losing weight. And number 5, overall not tracking calories. Let's get one thing out of the way. If you're eating healthy foods, like actual healthy, nutritious foods like vegetables, lean meats, red meats, some cheese, a little bit of milk here and there, olive oil, you're probably not gonna have to track your calories, and you're most likely gonna lose weight if you are overweight right now. But over time, you are going to reach a plateau, and that plateau is only gonna really be broken by eating less. Now, how do you eat less without messing up terribly, ruining your hormones, ruining your mood, losing muscle? You track your calories. You will know exactly how much of a deficit you are in, and this overall will take all the guesswork out of eating to lose weight. If you're ready to take the first step, press the first link in the description and join our free Skool group. Here you will meet like-minded people and get more direct help from me and our community. If I give you anything of value within this video, please consider subscribing. It'd really help us out. And don't forget to stay savvy with your diet.